When I think of Nintendo, I always think about the consoles and games they have released over the years. And I generally think of consoles I grew up with, like the GameCube, the Wii, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS, the Switch, and most recently the Switch 2. And regarding the latter two, there is also something synonymous with them, and that's Nintendo Switch Online, a subscription-based service where you can play it online. Boo! But also receive other benefits like the Nintendo Classics collections like the NES, SNES, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and most recently, the GameCube. Hey, there's that. But there is one other system that nobody seems to comprehend, including myself for that matter. And it was the one system that they released this year on my fucking birthday of all things. The Virtual Boy.
Oh my god. Don't even get me started on this shit. Just don't even try. But I am here to tell you about the Virtual Boy. I know. So, let's get started. Yes, I did spend $100 on that piece of shit right there. You all can shame me. I deserve it at this point.
With that said, I'm Archer.XYZ, and these are my thoughts on the Virtual Boy, Nintendo Classics, and the actual accessory itself. Oh boy, here we go. I do need to mention this right off the bat because not all games are on the service just yet. But I have played a few of them just for this video. Mario Clash, Galactic Pinball, Red Alarm, Mario's Tennis, and 3D Tetris. And yes, in order to even play them, you need the accessory. Either the $100 one that I have, or the $25 cardboard version. Either or works fine. But can I just say this though?
The fact that Nintendo just refuses to release a flat-working version of the games and insists on having us buy these fucking pieces of shit is pretty fucking ridiculous. But I mean, there is a cool feature that is coming to the $100 accessory, but it's only for the $100 accessory. Oh my god, Nintendo, what are you doing, brother? You greedy fuck!
So to set it all up, all you really need to do is to download the Virtual Boy app in the eShop, put the Switch/Switch 2 into the accessory, adjust the view so that it fits comfortably with your eyes, and you're all set. That's literally it. Now with that out of the way, let's go over how it all looks. Red. That's pretty much all you need to know besides the fact that it also uses stereoscopic 3D, which was used in the 3DS hardware, so it's not like that concept was completely wasted. On 3DS, it looked great, but here with the Virtual Boy's only colors being black and red, it just hurts the eyes a bit more than it should. Yeah, they really should have thought about that. Anyway, now let's go over the games I have played and give my general thoughts on them. Let's go. Mario's Tennis. Ah yes, the very first Mario Tennis game. To think all the Mario Tennis games stemmed from this one in particular. And holy shit, this is Snore City over here. Mario's Tennis is very bare bones and basic. You just choose your character, singles or double match, and boom, you're in. That's it. Very bare bones. But here's a hot take for you. I'd much rather play this than Mario Tennis Ultra Smash any day of the week without question. Ultra Smash is just bad. Like, very bad. Mario's Tennis is also bad, but it doesn't make me want to jump into a river filled with electric eels like Ultra Smash. But with typical first games, it's not as good as I expected it to be, which is fine. It's nothing too crazy, but it's also nothing outright offensive or terrible for that matter. Mario Clash. This one's kind of interesting. It's basically a 3D Mario Bros. On the Virtual Boy, and it works as intended. Nothing wrong with that after all. You play as Mario, obviously, and you try to defeat all enemies by jumping on the Koopas and eliminating all the enemies by throwing them across the stage because some enemies will not go down when you throw it at them on the same platform. Honestly, this one was actually not as bad as I expected it to be. And to be honest, I always expect Virtual Boy games to not be that fun whatsoever. But Mario Clash, bro? Hell yeah, I can get down with a game like this. If possible, Nintendo could do a new version of Mario Clash in the future for Switch 1 and Switch 2. Maybe, I don't know at this point. 3D Tetris. As a Tetris fan, I've played games like Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, Tetris Effect Connected, Tetris DS, the Game Boy and NES release of Tetris, and so many more that I could list off. But 3D Tetris was one that I've never played before, so I was pretty curious about this game. I don't have much to say about this game, along with another one, so this will be pretty short. 3D Tetris is super weird. I won't lie and say it's not fun, because it is. It's something new that Tetris had never done before to my knowledge, and it's a very interesting direction that they went with. However, when I played quite a bit of it, I just could not get a good handle on the controls because it just feels so weird to play. You just basically stack blocks like normal, but you turn the box around in any and all directions while you stack them. It feels weird, but I liked it. It was pretty fun. I liked it quite a lot, actually. Red Alarm. This one's a little weird, so bear with me here. Red Alarm is a pilot shooter game where you go through many levels in your jet. But the game does not at all look anything special, just a whole bunch of polygons everywhere. There is a story to this one, and I think it's an interesting idea that I think Nintendo should do again in the future. An AI defense system which was used to end a 70-year-long war, Chaos, becomes sentient and tries to wipe out humanity, so it's up to you to stop Chaos. This is honestly a super cool story idea. I'd like to see it be attempted again, but anyways, the controls and gameplay are kinda cool, but the polygonal wireframe graphics are a little weird to get used to. Not that they are bad for 1990 standards, but damn. What would I give to see Red Alarm get remade? And finally, Galactic Pinball. This game is your standard pinball game, but with stereoscopic 3D and some nods to Metroid. That's it. You just rack up lots of points. There's like nothing else to this one. But I will say, out of all the Virtual Boy games that I have played, Galactic Pinball is the one that I played the most because, I mean, shit, I love pinball games. Kinda crazy when you consider there's also games like Virtual Boy Wario Land, which I played quite a bit of when I got my accessory, but I don't have much to say on it since I've not gotten very far into the game, but damn, Wario Land so far is very fun. So now that I've tried out these games, my honest opinion is that it's aight. It's definitely not worth the $100 that I spent on the accessory itself. In fact, if you want to try out the Virtual Boy, you can either just emulate the games, or if you want to actually play them on your Switch, you'd be better off going for the $25 cardboard model. Just be sure to give your eyes a break often because, damn, only seeing black and red doesn't feel all that good in the slightest. I'm just saying, though, there is a good reason why the Virtual Boy failed to break 1 million units. Hi, new location. I do like the Virtual Boy for what it wants to do, but it just, at the end of it all, it just doesn't appeal to many people, including myself. And it failed to break 1 million units, like I said. However, while it is definitely the worst Nintendo product that they've ever put out without question, the games they put out is just, they're pretty cool. Like, they're genuinely a lot of fun. And they are worth taking a look at the end of the day. Like, whether you want to emulate the game or just try it out with the accessory. And on that note, I still do have the accessory. Ugh. Fuck. Yeesh. With you. Alright. Yeah, see, because I have gotten the accessory itself, like I showed you in the other live-action footages. I know this video wasn't too long, but ever since I got that accessory, I did want to make a video on the Virtual Boy, like give my entire thoughts on it, and like I said, it's aight. It's nothing too crazy, but I don't think it's highly offensive. I just felt like I should get my opinion out there, even if everybody else does have the same opinion. So, yeah, don't buy the accessory unless you want to try out the Virtual Boy itself. So, personally, I'm just waiting for V-Checkers to drop, and some new color filters that will drop soon. So, yeah, it's gonna be great. And, if you do get the Virtual Boy, please tell me how it went for you. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and seriously, thank you for the amount of support that you're showing to the Mario Kart World and Cuphead reviews that I made. I worked really hard on those, and I'm sorry if this one took as long as it did, but I've been uploading way more Let's Play content as of late, and I do have a top 5 script in mind, so please let me know in the comments if you want more reviews, discussion videos, top 5s, all that good stuff. With that said, thank you for watching my honest opinion, my Virtual Boy experience. So, that's basically what it is. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Archer, signing out. Sayonara, folks. Woo!